found out that in our area, AT&T has something like, I think it was 100. I am going to.
There he is. Nope, he's off.
Okay.
Keep the troller going. Oh, I was just saying. Oh,
I see we moved back a little farther and we got into another one.
I was just saying, like, don't move back quite as fast. Oh, he messed up his lure too. I gotta bring it in now. I know there. Whoa. Alright, I'll put this away. I'll put this away for a second. Let's go 6 more. Let's work them around. But let's come back here after a little bit. But I think if we work them around, they're active right now. We're better. We're gonna get one if we work it around this area. But I don't really want to give up this spot yet.
Yeah,
there's enough
stop up there.
Yeah, so I don't want to move too far back. Just move in like a little square.
Yeah.
Like short, just kind of slowly keep it moving. There's enough fish around that I don't want to leave it. You know what I mean? Yeah. You never want to leave fish to find fish.
Yeah.
And they're here. So let's get your other plug rod out. Is this the one you've been using for a shorty?
Yeah.
This is a short little pole, man.
Yeah. It's the only Shakespeare I got that I'm using.
What's that?
It's the only one that's a Shakespeare, I think.
Look at, it's like got a different, that's a different top.
Yeah.
It doesn't match the bottom.
Yeah, I think
it's not the right top.
It broke and I had to replace it.
It looks like a top. The top is like a bass rock top or something.
The others are 65 right now.
This is the one that's going to get hit. What I'm about to put out. This Mad Clown is a great color.
Yeah.
Any time of year. That's a cool looking lure. I love that in the river rocker. That's probably my favorite color.
Yeah, I got 2 more of those in my GoPro box. They're brand new.
You think they're 65?
Yeah. That's where they're at now.
Gotcha. Oh, right here, right here. Come here, Dad.
Okay. As soon as you start moving.
Well, not even. We didn't move. I just sent that out.
You can get it.
No, you got it. You dropped the anchor, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it went all the way down.
It's down real good. You got the, I don't know if it's steelhead yet. It was shaking pretty hard. It feels like a walleye almost.
It does.
I just put that in that run. I don't think we were even moving there. We put it down right in front of him. We didn't hit it hard. It doesn't feel like
a walleye.
Not a steelhead, but unless it's just swimming at you and it's gonna go on a hard run. But hey, we got a fish on it. Yeah. Just had to put a couple more rods out. It's a big fish though. That might be a steelhead. Oh, that's a steelhead. That's a steelhead.
A little too quick, isn't it?
Yeah. Those head shakes are. That's one of the fish that was just swimming around here. Alright, here we go. It's not a big one, but
it's on the boat.
Yeah, you lifted him up. Don't lift him up so quick. Oh, you got him wrapped. Oh, look at him, he's wrapped. Oh, poop. You're in trouble. Can you gain on him or no? Drop the anchor a little bit and slide. He's way way too fast to be. He just hadn't seen it. He was just swimming up here. Alright, we got one.
You bump my hand anymore, it starts bleeding.
Really? This is the black
You just
and
said it was a
silver.
good lure.
Yeah.
I just put it on yesterday. I just wanted to replace the purple one.
Black and silver?
Oh, is that the black and silver? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought the one you
No.
just put out.
No. Well, I did just put it out, but not. It wasn't mad fun. Color it out too. Why don't you troll us back up a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, we got another fish.
Come here, you get that one.
No, come on.
It's a good fish here. We're still moving here.
That's the lure that I was telling you was a good one. Here you go. Look at him back. Keep him down. Hopefully he'll swim up for us a little bit.
This one's back to 65.
These are the two rods we didn't have in.
As soon as we started moving. Yeah.
Well, as soon as we put these two rods in. Just need to add our chances here. I had that feeling, you know, where I was like, hey, we need to go we'll go 6 plugs and move them.
That black and silver one did not have threaded bars either.
No, that one you have though, does. The one that you got the fish on right now hasn't. Boy, he just barely bumped it. So did that one in your hands. Just barely bumped it too. Trying to get this out. It's all wrapped.
Yeah, that's going to be problematic when we get up here.
Is he gaining on him?
Yeah, he's right up here now.
He's swimming up to you finally. Two corner lures right in that deep run. We're going straight down there and pick them off right away. I saw that other one go tap tap tap. They did not hit it hard. They just headbutted it. Is what it looks like to me. That's all we need them to do. Once that thing was on there, when I handed you the rod, I'm like, oh, this thing's going for a run.
Yeah.
I loosened the drag a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it did. He did take off.
I didn't want her to bend the hooks out.
Yeah.
These are hot lures. Ready. They're hot. Number one.
Male. Smoke dripping out of her. Him.
Spawning away. Spawning down here in the deep water. Can you believe that?
Maybe a little bigger.
That was so cool. We took our time in this spot. I think that really helped. Took your time. We got after it. I'm gonna go right under her belly. Number 2. Booyah. Way to go. Gotta see this net. It is frosted. It just turned white. Look at how white this net is. Can you believe
Just
that?
hold it up there.
Look at that. The net just turned white. It changed.
And that's
color.
frozen. It's chilly out here this morning, folks.
If you don't
March
think
22nd.
If you don't think our fingers are numb, you got another thing. You're watching a different video. Because our fingers are numb.
This fishing is tough too.
Oh, I've been waiting for this day with you for a while now.
Yeah. Yeah. For these floor, but I don't know if there's room for
It's
a whole
20 pound.
20-pound thing. because the
Oh, propane? This propane thing?
Yeah, the box, the 16-gallon tank is. I don't know if there's room in there beside it or not.
Beside the gas tank?
Yeah.
Up there?
Yeah. That would be pretty cool. Of course, that's a dangerous place to have a propane tank. That's probably not the smartest.
I think you thought that out very well.
Start leaking.
Yeah. Your boat just does a cartwheel in the water. A backwards cartwheel.
Yeah.
What happened is the anchor broke loose when we were fighting that fish.
Yeah.
And when we netted it, it broke loose
back there
because it was pulling all that. And then when it slid back, then this one got hit because it would just move back in front of it. The perfect drift.
Yeah.
But she's hatchery, so that's okay.
Oh, got one. 4, 5. You get this. What's your ground?
Yeah, yep. Just leave that one. I think you can leave that one in. Let's double up. Leave that one in. Just grab the shorter. See if I can get this one to cooperate. It's swimming up just like you want it to.
I might have to thaw the net out before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nice another. That's a break chrome fish. She's cooperating right now. I'm gonna swing her in. Ready? And that's. Ready? Here we go. Let's swing her in. And that's how you do it with the lure popping out. Right in your net.
Look at that. That was solid ice back there.
I know.
I almost went out of the boat.
Hey, look at that. Popped right out. Yeah.
So I'll do this. I'll just bring it down. Okay.
About a 5-pounder, 6-pounder.
Oh, yeah, at least. Leonard won't believe this. After we sat 7 hours yesterday. I worked it back too yesterday. I was working it. I mean, I moved these plugs, and of course the primary spots were gone. I mean, we lost the spot. The first 2 clay banks, we didn't get there in time.
Gotcha.
They went down. 2 guys went down while it was dark.
But they didn't. They must not have done anything either. If there weren't that many fish caught.
Well, down there, I don't know. They weren't in the tournament. Hard to say what.
Oh, they weren't in the tournament?
No. Well, Justin Kling was down there. He was in the tournament. He did get one.
Yeah. So you got one. That's what I mean. They weren't tearing it up. There aren't a ton of fish. Because I was trying to keep her on top of the surface.
Oh, there you go. Oh man, that was a rip.
Yeah, come here.
That was a rip. You can do that.
No. This is your turn. Come here.
Hold it out.
That's the one we've been waiting for. Waiting for those kind of fish. Right to the right. Keep her down. Don't let her. We got a leaper. That's a big leaper. You would move the boat over.
Yeah.
So we got it on a different rod. shaking on that line.
That's the blue and white one.
Yeah, head shaking on that line. That's a bright chrome. You don't give up, do you? You're tying them out now. The male. He's wrapped in the line too. I would have thought that fish was bigger, even when I saw it jump. But that's what happens when they're bright chromes and you crash it in. You know whose lure that is? That's Grandma, that's your mom's lure. Yeah. Remember? Yeah.
He bought me for Christmas.
Yeah. And me too.
Yeah.
I remember the St. Joe River.
4.
This is perfect. This is really good. I'm happy. Let's take out these poles, ones that haven't caught fish, and then we can move these lures over to the back and keep a couple out the back. That's what I like. I think if we got 2 plugs out the back, the ones that have been hot, keep those out the back, and then we can still throw a skein pole out and bobber fish. There's a fish. Got him. Got him. Taking me all over. I got it really deep that time. That big hunk of skin. I watched him just flip that thing right in dead. That bobber sunk like 2 feet down in the water. So cool, just seeing it sink like that. I went to a bigger piece of skin. They're sitting down here. Alright, get ready. Yeah, oh, these fish might be in the way. Oh yeah, watch it, just chow it. Nope. Doesn't like that. Can you slide my bobber down real quick?
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
I can get it. Just slide back there.
No, just net it. I'm gonna lift it and net it. Get all the way at the back of the boat. Ready? Nope. This is where you lose it.
You're gonna let me slide it down a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. Quickly. You gotta get 2 hands on it. Okay. Okay, ready? Here we go. Here it comes. The hot fish, man. The hot fish. Every time you lift them, that's when they get mad. See that?
Yeah.
You keep working them up, but then once you lift them, you gotta wear them out. Boy, he's gone on some crazy runs.
When you slide it down a little bit again.
No, it doesn't matter. Every time I lift a fish, it's a hot fish. I can get him now. See that? Every time I lift him, there's just a crazy run.
You can't lift it high enough.
I can't.
Oh.
I don't want to put too much pressure on him. Awesome net job, Father.
Oh my
Awesome net job, Father.
Oh my God, that's a hog.
That was a great net job. I finally got him wore down enough to get him to the top.
Yeah.
And if you hadn't got him, I would have had to do it again. And every time I did it, I was getting more and more nervous he was going to pop it.
Yeah. I'm getting nervous too.
There we go. Cheese. Call that the cheese bead. There she is.
All right, you want to go up?
Yep.
Oops. I about took care of it.
It's our first time.
Okay, let's drive her back up.
No, we found a couple.
Good for you guys, man.
Thanks, man.
Good luck, man.
You guys find any?
Not yet.
No? We're leaving after this if you want to take this spot.
I'm right behind you for now.
I figured you wouldn't argue with it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
It might be a little while.
We might have to get this one in yet, but
I got you.
I remember going home.
what?
I remember going home and
Yeah. Keep your rod up, pressure on.
I gotta get my bobber down.
Here, I got it. Keep your rod to the side here.
Don't let us go.
I know, I'm what? Don't put too much pressure on it. Okay. Get him pulling back that way. Get him back behind the boat again. Okay, let me get your bobber. Oh, I just stepped on my skate.
You did right.
I did. Okay, you're gonna have to help me out with that now. Side. To the left. I'm just gonna go on another run here. I'll get him back behind the boat. Okay. You see him?
No. I feel him.
You know, it's like easy, don't put too much.
Good now.
Get your bobber on. the side for you to walk up a little bit, okay? Walk up here a little bit. And then drop that anchor once you get up there. Or keep floating. No, swing him back to me. Swing him back to me. Rod back here. No, just turn your rod towards me. Oh, it's big. It is big. No, stay up here. Stay up here. Turn the rod back towards me. Now turn the rod back and swing towards me. Keep lifting that rod slowly. Get it all the way up. Can't even get him up off the bottom. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Oh, it's a 10.